Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very special athlete interview with my main man, Cain. Cain, I don't want to steal too much of your thunder, though, man, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
How's it going? My name's Cain Lanza. I'm from Bergen County, New Jersey, and I've been here at Athletes University for like I think almost a year now. So it's been very helpful, and I just want to talk about my experience with it.
Oh yeah, dude, love it. And I appreciate you jumping on too. Give us a little bit of background as far as like your position and your grad year and some of that information.
The class 2026, going into college this next year. So
Yep.
just throughout that time, like starting like before this like season and everything, like I've always had like the inspiration or like the idea of playing college football, and I've thought about it, and like as like I got later in my like, career, like high school career, it obviously became more serious to the fact that you have to start really thinking about it because like these things, like if you really want to do it, you can't like wait on it. So I'd
Yeah.
say I was really about it around like end of my junior year or like the beginning of that season, but I didn't really start doing recruiting stuff until like the my senior year summer. So and that was when I was like I didn't know what to do for recruiting and like how to reach out to coaches and like what type of methods to use. So I was kind of lost.
Definitely. What were you all doing, or what had you had tried up to the point before coming to us for help, man?
Yeah. Well, I've tried reaching out to coaches. My like Twitter, I'd say like compared to how much I use it now, it wasn't really existent. Like I had a Twitter account, but I didn't really think like it was that normal to like reach out to coaches like directly through them.
Mm,
So I guess what I first started doing is like I saw like searched up like recruiting tips and I just see like these like 30-second clips on TikTok of like say this to a coach and it just say like copy and paste a bunch of info about yourself, like your height and weight, speed, stuff like that. And I
yeah.
thought like I don't know how good that would be. So then like I also saw another thing where it was like talk about a statistic of like the school the past year. So I would like copy and paste that and I'd
Yeah.
take all the time to look at each school like a rushing statistic or something like that and say
Yeah.
like I'm a running back, I could do that. Not I could do that, but like a way to like market myself, I guess.
Yeah.
Um and I get some responses, but like I wouldn't really know how to continue the conversation even after
Mm,
that point, or have like a real true way of how of to get the coaches' emails.
okay. Gotcha. Yeah, dude, both of those are super important for sure. How did you like find us then? Because I know you're doing some research on your own. I guess, how did you find us and what were maybe some of your doubts or your fears before actually getting started?
Yeah. So I think I was just scrolling on like Instagram or something, and then I
Yeah.
think I might have saw like one of your like videos or something, and like I saw how you went from like you were like still a college athlete, and like you were looking. I'm not sure if you're at BC yet at this point, but I just saw that you were helping kids with recruiting and like training. So I was like, why not reach out? Because you seem like you're a young guy and like you're somebody that's actually in it, not some like old dude who's just helping kids get recruited. Because usually that's not that was what I would think a scam would be like. So I just
Mhm.
thought it doesn't reach out. And I guess some doubts I had is just thinking that like maybe it's just something that can help you train, but like really they're not gonna like focus on like your growth and like your mental outlook of like how you're gonna go about like confidently like and like just like your overall outlook of how to reach out to coaches and like how you feel about yourself because you obviously have to be confident in like recruiting and like you can't just go into it like being shy or nervous that you're not gonna it's not gonna work out because I'd say that was something that like at first is how I felt, but then I was able to grow on that and then develop.
Awesome. Super cool. What was maybe like your biggest hesitation or your biggest concern before actually starting with us?
Well, obviously, I never done anything like this before. Like
Yeah.
I've done training and stuff like that, but I guess I could say at first I looked at it as something I could help train with because I thought I was gonna go to like a bunch of camps for colleges, stuff like that. So I didn't know how that process went, and I just thought camps are like sort of a scam, which in certain ways they could be, but like you taught me about that, so that was something I was a little bit skeptical about, and
Yeah.
also like how you actually help me with recruiting. Like, what would you be able to do for me? That and I just really wasn't sure. It was like a open water. I was just trying to test something out.
Mm, okay. Awesome. So I know you were kind of new to the whole process when we first started. I guess just walk us through quick, like what we actually did, kind of step one to get to be able to where we're at now?
Yeah. So at first, like you'd have like your database, and like you'd go through the database and like highlight the schools that you want to reach out to. But
Yep.
I'd say I have to also another thing that we also went through was like optimizing our Twitter, which was something
Yeah.
that was very helpful because I think some coaches I could think that X or Twitter isn't like a good way to get yourself recruited, but it definitely is. Like it's not like one of those like scam websites like where it's just like a recruiting service. Like it's actually like direct contact with the coaches, and you're able to market yourself in certain ways that can help you get more eyes on you and just more exposure. So that was something that was very helpful, and also
Mhm.
just like how to reach out to coaches is something that's important, and then keep the conversation going.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of good stuff there. I guess breaking it kind of down into those like three main parts, like the first part, like optimizing your Twitter and everything. I guess let's kind of start there. Like, how did you know what to put on there or post, or like what kind of help did we actually give you, or what did we do to be able to optimize your Twitter and everything?
Yeah, like you could put like all these like cool images, I guess, or like try to make yourself like appear a certain way. But there's like actual like not strict, but like certain stuff you should have on there, like not just like random statistics or just like random videos of stuff, but like
Yeah.
actual stuff coaches could look at and say, oh, that
Mhm.
kid is somebody that I want to recruit, and make it look like you're somebody who they're worth recruiting. So if you just
Yes.
have like, a bunch of like random stuff and trying to like make yourself sound cool on Twitter, then I guess some coaches like that, but like just in general, just how to look towards coaches and like certain stats or like things to post, I guess you could say, and also like your bio, like your number, your location, your email, and like your position in class.
Mhm. Definitely. Yeah, that's a super important step. And like you saw too, like, and you probably know, like, even if you have the perfect profile, it doesn't guarantee that any coaches are gonna see it, right? So like once we have that optimized in your Twitter and everything, like how did we actually like drive eyeballs to you, and like what did you find to kind of work best to, Ben?
Yeah. So like once I had my account set up and everything, I also send out emails with like my Twitter profile so coaches can get a certain like homepage to look at all the stuff they would need of like my stats, like my film, stuff like that. And also just certain posts just to like try to like boost your like your outreach just so you show up on more people's pages and
Yeah.
so it's more common that you'll be appearing on a coach's feed.
Mm, yeah, definitely. And as far as like the help with the outreach type of stuff, like what did you do on your own, or what did we help you with, or what did we do for you?
I think you taught me like certain ways to reach out, like certain ways to like talk to coaches. And like
Hmm.
before, I guess I could say like I was just doing like that old, like just like finding a statistic, but or just like saying, "Hey coach, how's it like now?" Like something you told me was, "Hey coach, how's it going? I'm a class of this, um, running back, linebacker, and I was wondering if you guys still recruiting my position." Like something simple like that, just to get the conversation going, or is like more simple conversation starters, just like asking a coach like once you start talking to them, like who they have in like an NFL game or something like that, because like
Hmm.
stuff like that also works, just like just common conversation starters,
Yeah.
and I think just not like overthinking it, something you guys also help me with,
Yeah.
just like in general, like you don't want to overthink like am I okay to say this or not okay to say this to a coach, so like that.
Yes. Dude, that's awesome. And I appreciate you sharing it. And then obviously like the last part of it all is like once you have the eyeballs on you, you need to actually convert those right into DMs, into phone numbers, into visits, and into offers. So what did that look like for you? And I guess what did you learn throughout the process of being able to actually take them from just watching your film or being in their DM to an actual phone number, visit, and offer?
Yeah, I'd say at first I was able to get coaches to invite me to either their camps, which is still another good way to keep their conversation going with them. Also get like their phone numbers so I could talk to them more like personally, I guess you could say. So stuff
Yeah.
like that is like good to acquire for a coach. And also with like the certain schools that were interested and like were wanted to keep following me, like ways to keep them updated and continue that relationship all the way through to the end of my like my senior year, and then like after that, like that whole past like year, just really focusing on like branding myself and just developing the relationship with the coaches so I could really turn those like conversations into visits and turn those visits into offers.
Yeah, awesome. What do you feel like was maybe the most valuable piece of the program or going through this with us, man?
I'd say definitely being able to have somebody that has been through it and also taking the risk of going through the transfer portal and seeing how like it benefited you. And I guess a certain way to like see you do that is also thinking of how anybody could, if they really like put in the work and like do the right things, that you're gonna have a way more surefire chance of getting recruited to play somewhere. So and definitely get a chance to get those offers that you're looking for, no matter the division. So I'd
Mm,
say that helped, and just like really like marketing yourself and like building confidence for that like certain athlete.
hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, and I appreciate you sharing it. What was talk to me a little bit about like the support, obviously from me, and like just the entire like community as a whole too. What did you like? What did you not like?
Yeah, I'd say one way you really see the support through the community is just like every day you see like the wins channel. Like people like to post their like their certain like win from that day, or like certain, also you could talk about like goals you have, and like I'd say everybody's really supportive of each other. And
Mm,
like so like just like the high school like athlete, like besides you guys, like we're all just people that want to get recruited and we want to play in college and try to achieve our goals to the most we can. So I'd say
mm,
everybody's really supportive of each other, and it's nice knowing that like you're not the only person doing it. Like you're going through with other people, and it could be like from a dude across the whole country. Like there's people in like Florida. Like it's like cool to see. There's people from all around, and it's just like you're all able to connect on like a certain goal together, which is really nice to have that support system.
dude, that's baller, bro. And it's awesome that you guys are getting value from that too, because like obviously, not everyone that you're gonna see at school or not all your friends you have in person are all chasing that same goal. So I do appreciate you saying that and like understanding that you do have an awesome circle of guys around you and everything. What I guess as far as like, everything that you got from the program as like results and everything, I guess where did you end up with everything and kind of where are we at now, man?
I was able to earn two D3 offers, roster spots, and then I also got two preferred walk-ons from D1s, which is something that not that I'd say I never thought was like possible, but just like people could put like certain levels on like a pedestal, which I think is easy to do when you see like a lot of like publicity, and then like you see me.
Yep.
Oh, my thing just opened Teams. My bad. I don't know why I did that.
No, you're good.
Um, what was I saying? So just like seeing like certain levels and stuff like that, like really thinking like something that's not achievable, but if you really work at it and like put the time in, that you're able to achieve that. And now I'm going to play football at Muhlenberg, so I'm very happy with that. And it's a very like elite academic football D3 like school, so I'm really
Mhm.
excited to see what I'm able to do, and just also now I'll still have you as like like a mentor and just like a person that I could always talk to, and
Yeah,
also all the people in the program as like friends too. So and just like hoping they like achieve their goals. So I was happy with that result I was able to get for sure.
that's fire, bro. Love it, love it. And like for you, because I'm right there with you. Like I obviously played both D3 and D1 too, so I get it. I guess what criteria went into the decision for you to choose Muhlenberg and all those different things?
Yeah. I'd say one is like the school itself. Like, do you like the area you're in? And just like the people too. That is something that is like very like emphasized, like Muhlenberg too. Like they have a lot of good people there. And I think like whatever college you want to go to, regardless if you're playing a sport or not, like you want to be around certain people that you're gonna fit in with. And
Mm,
even if you don't fit with the people that you want to be around, and the people that are gonna like want to grow as a team and really try to like achieve things. And you don't want to be somewhere where people don't want to try to win and are gonna do the best they can to achieve that goal. Um, and then also academically, I have to think about after college, like if like football doesn't work out for everybody, obviously, and at one point that you're gonna need like a good degree. So I'd say it was a place where I was able to get a good balance of like really good football, and I was gonna be able to grow with the coaches and the skill I'm gonna be around. Um,
yeah.
I'd just say it was the best overall place for me where I fit, where I'm able to compete and really try to earn stuff like as early as I can, depending on how much work I put in. But I think I'm in a good spot for that, and I just got to keep grinding now at this point.
Mhm. That's baller, bro. And obviously, congrats too.
Yeah, thank you.
You put in a lot of work to be able to get there, and like you obviously came into the program and you came through the program and put a whole bunch of work into that too. So I appreciate you being that kind of guy that is going to come in and put in the work and everything like that. And obviously, you're going to have an awesome career from there. So, what would you maybe tell someone who was in like your shoes, say like 6 months ago or a year ago, and watching this video and they're unsure about like taking the next step or they're on the fence?
Like about the program?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say for sure go do it. You have to really speak to yourself and say, am I going to want to put the work in? Reach out to like 50 to 100 coaches a day. Like really try to work on yourself and just say that you're going to really go out and do 100% for this goal. And I think with that, you're like, no way you're not going to see these results. So if you really want to see results and you're going to have credibility from somebody like you and the rest of the people in the community that it's going to be there. So definitely join, and you're gonna see the results that you're looking for if you put the work in.
Fire, bro. Love it. Is there anything else that you kind of want to share or anything else that you want to leave the viewers with, man?
Um, yeah, I just say overall it was a really great experience. Being in this community, seeing myself grow, just like physically and also like mentally, and
Yeah.
developing my mindset going into college, and trying to be the most confident person I can be to go dominate on the field, and then just become the best player I could be also. So that I'd say just like the overall outlook of Athletes University is just really supportive, really helpful, and it was really nice having you guys every step of the way, and you too, Will. So it's been like really helpful, and it's I know it's gonna pay off throughout the rest of my college career and probably my life too. Just like the things I learned.
Oh, yeah, bro. That's electric. I appreciate you sharing all that. Can appreciate you sharing your story, bro. It's an awesome one up to this point, and it's going to be even more awesome here as you go throughout these next, 4 or 5 years and even beyond for you, man. So I appreciate you jumping on, and sharing your story. Anything else? Yeah. No,
I mean, I think I covered a lot of it, but it's just a
yeah.
great overall community, and I'd say join.
Hell yeah, bro. Love it, love it. Well, appreciate you, bro. I'll go ahead and cut the recording here.